Hey there guys, welcome back to Press for Truth TV. Today is Wednesday, April the 18th, 2012, and I'm just sitting here with Brian. I'm at Brian's house. We're working on the weekly video, as you can see here. We just have it up on the monitors. This is the weekly video report that we're cutting together today to put up on the site tonight. And this one, we really get into the history of the Rothschilds banking family. Some of you may recall that a few weeks back I had mentioned that we wanted to put together a video getting in depth a little bit about that family's history. So we're finally delving into that topic in this video, and then of course how it all relates to banking today. And we point out some of the things going on with the Bank of Canada, and then of course we do a number of streeters. So I'm going to be putting that video up tonight, so check the weekly video reports for that one. And also, in the description of this video, I will put a link to the Alex Jones interview that I did yesterday on his nightly news segment. And I think it went okay. You guys can check it out, tell me what you think. Considering it was so last minute, I felt pretty good about it. I just watched it, and feels like it went all right. So anyways, check out the link in the description and check it out and let me know what you think. And so today we're just sitting here working on our video, and I was looking at a few articles, and we noticed there's a lot more going on in the news today in regards to the Robocall scandal. This thing is certainly not about to fade away anytime soon. Here's an article that just came out from the CBC. Conservatives deny party focus of Robocall probes. 2 weeks before the one-year anniversary of the May 2nd, 2011 election, an investigation into fraudulent robocalls has moved to Conservative headquarters, according to a media report. Post Media reported Monday night that Elections Canada investigators are looking at the Conservative Party's internal database to see who downloaded a list of non-supporters in Guelph. The report says that the database seems to be missing entries that could identify who accessed the list. So they are still trying to get to the bottom of this scandal. And what do you think about what the Conservatives are recently saying about this anyways?
Well, I think it's become a nonpartisan issue anymore. This is just an issue about right or wrong. It's not an issue about right or left. It's an issue about election fraud, and for the second time in 4 years, the Conservatives now have the RCMP and other investigators inside of their head office in Ottawa investigating them. If you remember the In-N-Out scandal that they pled guilty to after denying, just the same way they're denying this, they denied that all the way up until the last moment. Then they pled guilty to the highest charges and ended up paying in excess of $200,000 for election overspending. They spent $3.5 million more than all of the other parties in the 2006 election, and subsequently won a minority government. Now we have a majority government that looks to be that they've won that through election fraud by calling people and telling them to go vote at stations that didn't exist. And they just keep denying this, but they're not providing Elections Canada with all of the resources. They're cutting their budget in the recent budget. They've cut their budget by $7.5 million over the next 2 years, and they're not giving them access to the information. And when you're looking in a criminal case, you look for three things. You look for motive, opportunity, and who stands to benefit. And in this situation, all three of those things point towards the Conservatives, and the fact that they keep denying it and trying to hold out on the investigation. And now, with the new information surfacing that Elections Canada's determined that they've erased part of their own database inside of the elections, or inside of the Conservative headquarters, it's only a matter of time before they're going to either have to admit that they had some involvement in phoning millions of people and placing, I think it's like over 6 million phone calls, is what the President's secretary has admitted to on the news. Or they're gonna have to go to court over this, and we're possibly going to face another election sooner than later. But it should also nullify any of the bills or laws they've passed as a majority government, because it's an illegitimate government. So.
Yeah, and as we're seeing, they're clearly trying to cover up this scandal. But as I said before, This thing is just not it's not just going to go away and under the radar and just fade away. So we got to keep plugging away and exposing the fact that this did indeed happen here, so we can get to the bottom of it and hold the guilty parties responsible. So anyways, guys, we're going to get back to cutting our video for today's weekly video report. So be sure to check that out when you're done watching this one, and check out the Jones interview. Let me know what you think. And that's it for today, guys. I will talk to you again tomorrow. Take care.